Everyone has a favorite NFL football team, whether you play the sport of football or not. Learning the history of sports franchises is interesting because you learn how they became so successful, who was behind their success, and why they're so wealthy to this day. A team that stands out to me is the Dallas Cowboys NFL franchise. They are personally my favorite football team, and they are an interesting team because they are statistically the most popular team in the United States of America, and a lot of people don't know why. In 1960, the team was purchased by Clint Murchison Jr. He was the team's first majority owner. He owned the team from 1960 to 1986. In the years 1967 to 1986, the team dominated. They had a 20 straight winning seasons, which is actually a record that hasn't been broken to this day. They still hold it, and it is a record that probably won't be beaten. But in 1986, they struggled, and the team was eventually sold to current owner Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is an American businessman billionaire. His net worth is $8.5 billion, and he was a questionable signing for the Cowboys job. He had no history playing football, owning a team prior, and he made some questionable moves. One of them was firing the head coach at the time, the head coach that won a lot of games for him. But immediately they started winning. And in the 90s, they went to 4 Super Bowls, winning 2 of them. They were such a dominant team. They turned it around. Jerry turned it around. And this is where they got their popularity. This is where they got their marketability. Having a wealthy owner and a really good team was a good combination for them. They got the nickname America's Team because of this. They were so popular. Everyone loved the Cowboys. And they won a lot of games. They were very marketable because of the combination of ownership and players. They were a really good football team. They are just unique because their worth is $5.7 billion, which is a lot of money. But the second place team is the New England Patriots with a net worth of $4.4 billion. This is a $1.3 billion difference between number 1 and number 2. The funny thing is that number 2 through number 32 are pretty similar, where it goes 4.4 billion, 4.2 billion, and so on. But the Cowboys just stand out. They're so much more wealthy than the other teams, and a lot of people didn't know why. But their success prior and their marketability with their ownership is the reason why. When you think of current things in the National Football League, you think of the Dallas Cowboys. They were the trendsetters, if you will. They started a lot of what's common today. They started film. They started highlight film. Obviously, there wasn't YouTube back in the day, but they were popularly known for filming their games and posting them so their fans could see. This got very popular, and they were the team that started it. They're famously known for their cheerleaders. They're famously known for their stadium, AT&T Stadium. It's a crazy venue that a lot of people love and a lot of people know. But they're just the trendsetters, and this is why that they are the most popular team in the United States of America, for those that don't know.